Hello, 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 hello. Hey everybody, how y'all doing? Good morning, good evening, good afternoon to you, wherever you are, whatever time it is when you listen to this. Welcome to my channel. Alright, so ultimately, right, what I'm gonna do is this is for Life Path 44, right? Life Path 44 is not very common, right? But that in itself is the uniqueness that comes into place with being a master healer. Okay. All right. So that being said, not all readings are gonna resonate with everyone. If it doesn't resonate with you, that's okay. That simply means that this reading isn't for you. All right. That's that portion. The way that you come up with the number, right, for your life path is based out of your birthday. You add up all of the numbers for your birthday and you reduce it or you simplify it until you get one number. Okay. Now, if it's an 11, 22, 33, or 44, those are constituted as master numbers, so you don't reduce those. But anything outside of that, you add it up until you get a single number. Okay. All right. Now, of course, not all readings are going to resonate with everyone. If it doesn't resonate with you, that's okay. That is okay. That simply means that this reading isn't for you. At the beginning of the year, or I'm going to say maybe it was 2 years ago, I don't think I even included Life Path 44. However, I'm gonna do a slight reading for you all. Right? I know I did promise it to 11, 22, and 33. But 44, I got you, right? So your reading won't be super long. We're just going to realistically uh, get a sample of what it is that you would have learned already. Then we're going to see what you got going on now, and then we're going to see what it is that you would have coming in. Okay? All right. So, Life Path 44, the Master Healers. So, ultimately, within being a Master Healer, it means that you would be able to identify a lot of different situations that would be going on and what it is that you know for a fact could have its different healing aspects to it, right? Overall essence of strength, right? Leo essence, but ultimately it's going to be about the strength of one's work and the misfortune and being out of season for unhappiness, and there being one being out of conflict with jealousy. Well, that makes a lot of sense, right? With jealousy and being unapologetic. So 44 is what it is that it's looking like for you all, that the work it is that it is very misfortunate work, right, with the healing aspect, because there are certain things you can't force a person to heal. So I totally understand how there could be and feel this misfortune that will go on. Then, in addition to that, there's also this aspect of uh, the work not being in your favor in October. There being some stuff that would have taken place in October with with being unapologetic, right? And the pride that comes into place and the pride of one's work, right? So that's some of the stuff it is that I noticed that you would have learned in regards to the difference between being unapologetic and having to heal a person, whether or not a person apologizes, versus healing the healing work that comes into place with jealousy and envy and things of that nature, and one realistically not being wise. Okay, so that's that portion. Let's see what it is you got going on right now. Okay, the strength card, it came out. Strength, Leo, pride. I'm hearing the book from Pride and Prejudice, of Pride and Prejudice, right? So So there being strength, and one moving quickly, being upon the descent, or being decent. Oh, okay, okay, okay. And then there being an ending, some endings that'll come into place, moving into S to end the supernatural aspect of one not having spiritual connection, not being spiritually connected, being childlike, not being childlike, but being an adult. All this major kind of realistically is saying that what would be going on around you would be the adult aspect. Whether you're a spiritual connection or not is really, it's not really given whether that's relevant, but it's more so a matter of what it is to be connected on a humanitarian scale. Is there anything else? Okay, what it is that will be going on in the communications within one not being juggled is part of it, but the communications from 2 years ago. That's kind of what it is giving in Capricorn. In regards to what it is that will be going on with asking for assistance. The humanitarian scale, that Aquarius essence came out, and how a healer would be anxious. And the star ending. The star's nervousness. Aquarius nervousness, the humanitarian spirit of anxiety that comes into place with completing a cycle. And what will be coming in is the spiritual connections to go on another day. Within there being the ending of the cycle that comes within one not being competitive and abuse. Abusive. And what it is to, okay, so in the healer aspect, it'll be about what it is to have guns or some firearms. Anything else? Okay, within one not being heartbroken. So some of the stuff that'll be going on, it'll be about the competitive aspect that will come in within one having the clarity of their heart with the actions that would have come into place, with action that would have come into place. I feel inclined, healer, every action has an equal and opposite reaction. So being mindful of it. It's like in this instance, they used to call depression melancholy, right? And they changed the name of it because it was an understanding that it was deeper than just sadness. Like it was a chemical imbalance that came into place with it. So in short, the evolution that comes with the depth of study when it comes to what it is that will actually need to be healed. And in that point of origin, like with, for instance, with some cancer patients, right? One of the things it is that happens is you get some cancer patients who take the radiology and it sucks, right? They take the radiation treatments, keep on therapy, and it does nothing for them. 10 as I said that. Now, what ends up happening is those very same cancer patients can go take a vacation and really pay attention to everything that's really important in their life, and that will heal the cancer. Now, part of that is in regards to what it is that will be going on the psychosomatic aspect of the creation of cancer versus the environmental creation of cancer. Okay? So those and tumors and things of that nature. So paying that some attention. The other portion of it, right? Oh, there you go. The other portion of it is in this major arcana aspect. It's like all of the uh, in this transformation that'll come as the leap of faith, a person wouldn't be spiritually connected to them because of not only about being unapologetic, but because of jealousy. The jealousies that'll come into place. And how your mood would determine your spiritual connections. Healers. So paying that some attention as well, okay, within this whole Two of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Twins, the doing of or love or the month of February, right? And then there being this Ace of Cups, so the love of oneself that comes within ending the cycle of work, and then there being one not having movement and protection of an inheritance. So what will be coming in for you? Life Path 44 will be about how it is realistically you handle competition. So very serious. Because being competitive it can take its toll on you. And what it is that will go on. If you're a 44 and you're competing, yeah, because it's given like the whole open heart surgery type situation, but you know you don't work well under pressure. And we all know, when it comes to certain situations, pressure is not a good thing to have. It's not a good thing to apply. In short, you can apply pressure to an open wound and it'll stop the bleeding, but you shouldn't apply pressure to an open organ because it'll increase the bleeding. In short, knowing whether it's the skin that you need to pay attention to or what's on the inside, master healer. Okay? So, in the nature of things, yeah, because the spirit ain't got nothing to do with its covering. It's about the spirit. Okay? So, seek your destiny and embrace the masculine. Okay? In regards to seeking your answers within, pay attention to what it is you do. Ultimately, is what that boils down to. And within in the communications of what it is you would know, it'll be about taking a leap of faith, knowing what it is a leap of faith constitute as within one being protected. The influence that comes with one being protected. And it being a bad investment. How protection wouldn't be a good idea. And the completion of the cycle that comes with the Night of Inspiration. But this is stuff that you know. Yeah, because what this is given is Master Healer, how you would know certain things that would inspire a person would be a part of what it is that will be healed. Like, for instance, in this regard, it'll be about the whole winning at all costs, right? One not being able to move. The other portion of it will be in regards to what it is to love yourself and to take care of yourself. ensure the greatest love you would have would be of self. It wouldn't necessarily be outside of you. Because you love yourself, you would take care of what's going on outside of you. It's basically what that boils down to. Solar plexus chakra is safe for you to be powerful and take charge of your life in positive ways. And the overall essence of cut your cords. So master healers is just like with master teachers and master builders and even intuitives. Sometimes you just gotta learn how to let things go. It's basically what this message is letting you know. Ask Archangel Michael to clear any old attachments to fear that stem from past relationships, freeing you from destructive patterns. Within the asking for assistance, uh, with knowing things are a bad investment, and seeking your the love of seeking your answers inside yourself. Okay. So hopefully that helps you guys out just a little bit, gave you a tad bit of an inclination as to a few different things it is that will be going on. If you like to schedule your own personal touch of clarity, you are more than welcome to do so at lightworkllc@gmail.com. If you like, please, please, please give me a like, share, and a subscribe. That'll be so awesome. Helps me with the algorithm. All right? Because see, remember, light work, it ain't like work. It is not light work. It's not like work. And that's why you have to stay light while you work.